Hello everyone, James Preen again with EFI, sharing another quick tip for you on how to use um, JobMaster with a very unique application. So a customer has a two-part form they need to print, and they're actually, believe it or not, printing it on NCR uh, form paper media. But they only have a three-part NCR. So what they wanted to do was find a way that they could set it up to print just the two sheets that they need, but then kick out the third sheet that becomes part of a three-part form because it's obviously unused. Well, we have a unused kickout feature when using JobMaster with tabs, but this is not a tab job. This is a form. So I decided to take a look at it in JobMaster, and I did find a way to make it work. So I'm going to demonstrate it for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and go here into JobMaster. And again, I knew a little bit about this job, which I'll share with you. So this is a one-page PDF. So what I did was said, okay, what they want is they want to be able to reprint this same image a multitude of times, and pad it in a two-part. So the first thing I have to do here is I have to duplicate um, this image. I need two, okay? And they're exactly the same. So the second thing that I did was I selected both of these and I said convert to tab. Now I'm doing that because if I convert this to tab, I will now be able to use my tab kickout feature. I'm not going to really print this on tabs. What I'm going to have loaded in the paper drawer is that three-part NCR form. All right, so follow me here. Now, luckily for me, the customer's form is 9 by 12, so it matches the physical size of a tab sheet, because a tab sheet is typically 9 by 12 or 9 by 11. So the next thing that I want to do here is I want to edit the tab, because the only thing I want to do in here is I want to go right here, and I want to tell it the number of tabs that I'm using is actually 3. Why? Because right here, I'm going to ask the tab, the unused tab, to kick out. So what's going to happen is it's going to see these two images and it's going to see them as tabs. It's not going to see a third image, so it's going to mean, oh, I had set up, I'm using 3 tabs, but I only have 2 images here, so I must kick out that third one. So essentially what it's doing for this customer is it's printing on the NCR, it's printing the first sheet, the second sheet. It doesn't see a third one, so it treats it as a tab and it kicks it out. I just had the customer confirm for me that this layout worked for them. So here, all I have to do, in here is do this 3 tabs, whether I'm doing forward or reverse sequencing here. Okay, we're doing forward. The tray I want to kick it out to. You notice it says tab stock. I could have defined this as anything, right? In the catalog, I could have defined 9 by 12 paper and called it, NCR 3-part. Whatever I wanted to do. Or I could have called it by the tray that I have it loaded in right here. I could pick out the tray that I have it loaded in. And then when I click OK and click OK, the only other thing I have to do, and I can do it either here or I can do it back on the main screen, is put in the total number of NCR sheets that I want to run for this job. So let's say in this case it was 300. Now when I close this, and I say yes, it will create a 300 sheet NCR job. It's actually going to create a blank sheet because it's going to treat the blank sheet as that third tab, but there's no image to represent the tab, so it's going to kick that out. So if I do a process and hold, you'll see what I'm talking about. Right now it's showing 2 pages, 300 copies. Ultimately what it's going to show is I think it's going to show 4 pages, 300 copies. 3 pages, there we go. 3 pages, 300 copies. It's showing that third page is saying print, blank, kick out the sheet that's just below that. So this was kind of a unique setup. It was really just kind of a shot in the dark that this would work. But I sent this setup to the customer, and apparently it worked like a charm. She used 3-part paper and was able to get it to kick out correctly like a tab. Thanks, guys. Hope that helps you. Enjoy.